Do you believe a taxi driver?
Are you doing this just
over
because of your job?
No, you're sick. You're honestly sick.
Well,
you were saying you're literally a white privileged person.
Sam Kerr has admitted to being abusive towards a police officer as the jury in her racial harassment case was shown extended video of her drunken encounter with police.
Sam Kerr knows how to win.
The Australian soccer star Sam Kerr has walked free from a London court after a jury found her not guilty of racially harassing a police officer.
Sam, do you think you've been unfairly charged?
Hello chat. So by now you all know the Sam Kerr case because I just brought you like some few days ago, maybe 3 days ago, and their ongoing trial. Well, I promised to give you an update, and behold, Tuesday the 11th was the day the verdict was supposed to be issued, and it's not even a surprise. So this is what the court says. Sam Kerr is not found guilty in a racial case where she insulted a police officer by actually calling him white and stupid.
Honestly, you guys are stupid and white.
In cross-examination, the Matildas captain admitted to upsetting PC's Stephen Lovell by calling him stupid, but she denies using his whiteness as an insult.
Now you tell me, on the stand of a normal human being, not in the court, not the jury, but you tell me, what in that statement doesn't sound racist? Yeah? You're white and stupid. Also, this case was involving Sam Kerr and her fiancé Mewis, where one of them puked on the taxi and they were kinda rowdy, and then the taxi driver just decided to drive straight into the police station in order to report this matter and have a resolution for that. And it is at this point where Sam Kerr and her partner actually became so uncontrollable and they just started to hemorrhage words, and it went to the point where the officer was called such names, and also it led to Sam Kerr pulling the race card.
Why are you listening to a taxi cab over us two women?
We're not.
But why? You are.
We're listening to both sides.
No, you're not. Because you're saying, where is he? Where is
He's
he?
just outside.
Yeah, so why are you listening to him over us two?
I've only just come in.
I'm gonna call my lawyer. I'm gonna call my lawyer. I'm over these.
I mean, you can call your lawyer if you
Yeah,
like to, but I mean, I think it's a little bit irrelevant, right?
No, I'm calling my lawyer because this is a racial thing.
It is not.
Because you are not letting me go because you're believing that guy out the front over £50.
And so the case has been going for the longest. I think it's almost a year or so. The jury sat down, had everything. I think Sam Kerr was supported by the Chelsea lawyer, and there were witnesses, of course the fiancé.
Kerr wiped away tears in court after her pregnant fiancé broke down while giving evidence.
Parents, some of the friends, the former Chelsea coach Emma Hayes also came in support, calling her character and her behavior to be good, and maybe she acted that way because she was drunk. Almost like a valid reason, but also according to the societal position that Sam Kerr holds, also as a captain of a whole national team in Australia, damn man, shouldn't be behaving that way. We are all humans, but hey man, I think most of you agree, no one should be rowdy like that.
This is the problem with police.
Yeah, but all we're asking you to do is, and you said you're willing to pay it, are you able to pay the money now then?
Are you? Is this
Are
how
you guys
silly
serious?
police are?
Yeah, but this is what I keep telling you. You're not saying anything that he's done.
Okay, I was listening to one of the news network in Australia, and they were saying this news hasn't hit well in the UK because they are obviously expecting the jury to rule otherwise, and therefore it hasn't gone to their favor, so they have decided to downplay the story.
Well, journalist Latika Burke is in London. Latika, what's been the reaction over there to this outcome?
Surprisingly, very muted. This case has not made the front page of any of the major newspapers in the UK this morning. And that is somewhat of a surprise, but I think rather reflective of the verdict, because if the verdict had gone the other way, make no mistake, this would have ignited the most giant culture war in the UK that you would have seen.
If that is how you want your athletes to behave, or you want your people to behave in other people's country, man, oh man, that isn't the drill, bro. It's really a shame. Even though Sam Kerr won in the court, I mean, in the court of public opinion, yo, that is already ruined. I don't know going forward, how it's gonna work for her, the sponsorships. Although the Australia national team actually released a statement saying they're in support of Sam Kerr and looking forward for her to return to the national team football. I don't think she's gonna return as a captain though. Maybe she's just gonna come and play like a regular player.
I have been such a supporter of Sam Kerr for her entire career. I love Sam Kerr. I've followed her for the last 10 years when she was a teenager playing for Perth Glory back in the then known W League. For me, I don't think that her position as Australian captain of the Matildas is tenable anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's something that Football Australia, in my opinion, has already alluded to as well. They released a statement today saying that they are behind Sam, of course, and they're going to support her.
So she's taken a reputational hit.
I believe so.
But because obviously male footballers, they get caught in bad headlines, they have to lose their jobs, don't they?
No, I agree with you, but they're not held to the same account, and also they're not on the national stage.
But
the international stage, sorry, the international stage.
And she just beat a jury of 12 English people.
I hope that
That's good.
I hope she gets back to the Matildas team and she runs it onto that pitch, and she will always, I think, be a spiritual leader for so many people, but I don't think she'll be the captain.
And for Chelsea, because she was represented by Chelsea, definitely she's gonna continue playing for Chelsea.
Sam Kerr now says she's fully focused on getting back onto the pitch, including here at Stamford Bridge for Chelsea Football Club.
The sponsors have had news that the sponsors are still supporting her. They have been supportive of her in this case, so nothing is gonna change. Well, Sam Kerr, 31, is gonna definitely return to football after her ACL injury. I think she has an ACL injury. Yeah, everything is just gonna go back as normal. She even issued an apology saying that she shouldn't have behaved like that in public, issuing a bunch of yada yada, gonna pull it up. So chat, I was just thinking about this. I'm sorry to break the gender thing in this. Yo, how many male athletes have we seen having such cases, even lighter cases than this, like allegations, and immediately sponsorships cancelled, the national team cancels them, the clubs throw them under the bus. Like recently I've seen the case of Raul Asensio, the Real Madrid center back, a very young guy, a case that happened like 2 years ago, where he is just a witness and people are already pushing for him to be cancelled, and just shows to you double standards. They want the guy to be cancelled. The case of Mendy, the Man City footballer who was found innocent in the court of law, man, oh man, he suffered 2 years out of football. He was really in jail. This is double standard. But anyway,
we've also heard from the Metropolitan Police, and they said that their officers are often subjected to various forms of abuse and that they'll continue to support these officers through these situations. However, they said that they respect the jury's verdict. And that's all by way of reaction that we've heard so far. This announcement, this verdict was only released a couple of hours ago, so Australia is waking up to the news of this not guilty verdict.
It's not professional. They should penalise her, definitely.
No, I think she should continue on.
And I would be very, very disappointed if they were to ask her to stand down as captain.
I don't know, that's up to the Australian people that are making that kind of decision up there.
I think the entire situation is more inspiring to the young females of colour.
Do you regret that night out?
let me know what you think about this whole case. Do you think the officer was racially abused? Do you think Sam Kerr was racially picked by the officer, which instigated this whole matter? Let me know what you think about this whole thing in the comment section down there below. Let's interact. Hit the thumbs up for this video because you definitely like it. Also consider subscribing to the channel, turn on post notification so that you may not miss my next upload. And with that guys, let me meet you in the next video. Peace out.